I think I waited too long to go on my walk because I'm starving. So I'm still thinking about the dance showcase that I did. And not everybody in each class actually performed. And one of my classmates asked her why isn't she doing the performance, because I believe that she was one of the strongest ballet dancers that we had in class. And she said, yes, she likes to dance, but performing like gets her super nervous. And she said that if she were to be on stage, she would probably throw up. So I'm like, okay, cool, fair. I'm not saying this is for her or this is in her case. You have to stop denying who you are and what you love to do. Oh my gosh, what construction is happening here? A lot of the times when I'm doubting myself and my abilities, I try to like tap in or try to think of my other skills that I could do that's not in front of the camera, that's not front and center, that I would want to do. But every time I perform or every time I get off a set, I get this feeling that I literally cannot deny myself. Sure, I'm a good writer. I've even been told I'm a great writer. But I don't want to just sit behind and write. Unless it's for a book, which I do want to actually like write books and stuff like that. But I don't want to sit and write stuff for other people to be in if I'm not in it as well. And yes, there are stuff that I actually do want to write that I don't want to be in, but I want to whole thing. But I think you get like the main thing what I'm trying to say. I feel like I have a pretty good artistic lens, and I feel like I could be a pretty good director, but I don't want to do that either. I don't want to direct people when I want to be a part of the thing, which yes, being a director is being a part of it. Like, I don't want to do tech for a performance, even though me as a performer, if I'm seeing like issues when it comes to like tech stuff, or if I know a way of like how to fix it, then that's like one thing. But I don't want to actually be a part of that and not be in the show. I think of all these different ways, and it's because I feel that I don't deserve to be front and center. And then when I ask myself, what bird is that? No, wanted y'all to see it. It had like a, not a yellow belly, but it had like a yellow throat. It looked cool. I guess she didn't want to be debuted. It's okay, it's fine. And when I think about like what are the real reasons why I don't feel like, or I feel like I don't deserve to be where I want to be, and it's because of what, again, what people have told me in the past, and also just understanding, you know, my current abilities and how like, you know, I'm not at the skill set that I want to be. And honestly, whose fault is that? Is mine, because I haven't really been working on it. What if that classmate actually does want to perform and she's just holding herself back? I've already denied a lot of stuff for myself, and I don't want to keep doing that anymore. So even though it's going to take a good while for me to get to where I want to be because of my skill set, ooh, it is so bright. It's like 60 degrees, but the sun is kicking. Ugh. Because of my lack of experience, because of so many factors, actually, and also just the environment of the industry, it's gonna take a while. I can't deny what I want. I want to be front and center. I want to be on stage. I want the spotlight on me. And honestly, it's not really because like I want to be the star. It's because when you're in a community of people, of creators, you're telling a story, and I want to be a part of that story. Oh my gosh, there's just so many bees. Is this lavender? So of course, I want to be the main character at some point. But ultimately, I want to be a storyteller. And that's what I am. I'm a performer. I'm a storyteller. Everything that I do is telling a story. Even when I'm like walking on a runway, there's a story that's being told. Not just, ooh, look at the pretty models or look at the pretty clothes and stuff like that. There is a story there. Now, I'm definitely not at the level where, like, I could be walking for the big, big brands and then there's a real story being told. That is, I would love to do that, but that's just kind of not in the cards for me at this current point of my life, I guess. And I'm saying all of this, but I need to actually believe and tell myself that I do deserve all of what I want. I do deserve to be front and center, to have the spotlight on me, to be given the opportunities to tell those stories that I want to tell. I have to truly believe that. And you're also someone who has to believe that too. Mind you, when I say don't deny who you are, don't deny what you want to be, I'm not only reserving this for people who want to be, the main character. If you're someone who wants to be a director, but yet you find yourself, actually being in the project or in the performance, and you don't want to do that, baby, take yourself out. Find a way out. Find that director chair that you deserve. You need to be in that director chair. If you're someone who loves the tech part of theater, all the techie tech stuff when it comes to, filming TV, you love the filming part and all that stuff, you love to be the cameraman. Oh my gosh, first off, watching people operate cameras is so fascinating. It's like a dance. I love it so much. But if that's what you want to do, you need to find your way to get there so you are in that chair operating that camera. If you want to write, you need to get that pen and paper or get your computer and you need to start typing like crazy. If you want to own businesses, don't know how you do that, but you need to start working on that business that you want. Stop denying who you are. Stop denying what you want to be. Stop denying it, because it's going to hurt you in so much more ways than one. You know what? I can even take this out of the whole like entertainment industry part. If you're someone who wants to get married and have a family and have a house and raise your family in that house, in that specific area, raise them with a certain religious or faith-based belief, and you need to get out there. You need to meet people. You need to date people. You need to definitely set your boundaries. Set your boundaries on what you want and be honest with what you want. And go ahead. Get started. Find that person. Love that person. Marry that person. Have the kids. Find the house. Go live that life. Stop denying who you are. Because back to what I said, denying who you are could hurt yourself in more ways than one. If you are a director, but you want to be an actor, and every time you go and get a directing gig, you may be miserable. You might treat everybody on set like shit. All because you may subconsciously be jealous of the fact that you're not the one who has the lines. Or heck, you're not one of the extras. You could be an actor, and every time you get a gig, you get a crappy script, and then you're just so upset the fact that you're always reading these crappy scripts, getting these crappy lines and these crappy projects, and you could write something better, then you're going to be, miserable and like potentially treating people like shit, or having a very negative toxic mindset where you can't be in the present to actually perform the way you need to perform because you're denying yourself the fact that you want to write. You could be someone who is single with no kids, and every time you get invited to a wedding or invited to one of your friends like family events, you are bitter because you're single, you got no kids, you're not where you want to be in life. Then go out there, put yourself out there, go find that person. Or if you want kids but you don't want a person, Maybe work on yourself, work on your life, and then look into adopting or whatever it is. I don't understand any of that because I don't really want kids, so I don't know what to do. But you can't deny yourself. There's so many times in my life where honestly I have been bitter because I've been doing things that I didn't want to do. Oh, that's green. I'm gonna hurry up and go. Hold on, I'll resume this. Those swings need some WD-40. My goodness, they squeaky. Well, I've been that bitter person, and honestly, it's to my own fault because I wasn't making any steps towards my goals and my dreams. And then I'm going ahead and comparing myself to literally someone where it's like, Sarah, that doesn't literally make any sense to compare myself to this person because they did the work to actually get to the place that you want to be, and they were in a certain situation where that was possible. You didn't do the work, and also you're not in that situation where it's possible, and also that opportunity wasn't even for you. It was for that person. I kind of want to make a whole separate video about compare yourself and whatever. I'm still learning how to not compare myself, but you know, life is life and we're humans and imperfect. The more you deny yourself, deny who you want to be, deny what your gifts are, the more it's going to hurt. And honestly, it really doesn't even matter if you're ready or not to even explore those gifts, because when the opportunity arises, you really should say yes. Of course, once again, humans, imperfect, we got lives, blah, blah, blah. You should say yes. And you need to trust in yourself that you're able to take on the task. And maybe, just maybe, you take on this opportunity and you fail. That's just a pack of meat just sitting there. That is disgusting. Maybe you failing at this opportunity is an opportunity, another one, for you to learn that you need to work on your abilities more. Maybe even in this opportunity, you learn that like, oh, this isn't actually what I want to do. That happens too. You go after something that you absolutely love, then you actually get to do the thing, and then you realize, oh no, this is actually, I don't want to deal with all this, or I don't want to do this. It doesn't actually speak to your heart and your soul. Okay, so I'm actually redoing the ending of this video, but because it was so noisy over there, and I just really picked the worst spots to film. I'm so sorry. We really have to stop denying ourselves. I want y'all to put in the comments who you are or who you want to be, what goals you want to accomplish, whatever you are comfortable with. Put it in the comments and mark this as a moment in your life where you acknowledge what you want to do in your life, and that this is the starting point of that. It's almost kind of like the first step to fixing a problem is being aware. So your problem is that you're not who you want to be. Your problem is you're not where you want to be. So this is your first step, acknowledging who you are, being aware of what you want to be, and you could take that first step. So yeah, go ahead and leave down whatever you're comfortable with. I'll be reading them. And if you have no one else to cheer you on in your life and to encourage you, just know that I'm there. I'm there. I'm encouraging you. I want you to be that main character. I want you to be that director. I want you to be that writer. I want you to be that business owner. I want you to be that mother. I want you to be that husband. That's what I want for you, because that's what you want for you. And I'm there to encourage you your entire journey. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. And yeah, this sun is beaten down, and I almost didn't come on my walk today because my body still hurts from my showcase. And I'm very hungry and thirsty, and I need to work on my comedy set. Speaking of comedy, if you are in LA, Burbank area, show is this Monday. You can look at the information on my community tab or on Instagram, where you can get tickets. It's going to be a cute time. And also, if I'm really bad, you get to see me mess up in person. Tee hee. Okay, goodbye.